Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 30 of The Scarf My Father Wore. My series of Stockport County. It is mega early. The joys of having children. Why am I having another one? I don't know. There are two of them waking me up mega early. So yeah, I've got up early to film this for you. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you smash the like button. If you really want to help the channel, you can always become a patron. That is massively appreciated. Baby update. Yesterday there was a chance, I won't go into detail, they might have accelerated the birth. They decided not to, so it could be any day really, any day within the next 2 weeks. So yeah, we're just basically on high alert at all times for baby coming out. Bood Junior the second. When he does come out, I might have both the lads on. I might bring both my sons on at some point and let you see them both. I don't think Fletcher's ever been on the channel. That's my 3-year-old Fletcher, and I know he loves being on camera, so I might bring him on for a bit. Right, today's episode, it is the end of the season, end of the second season in the Premier League, and we're kind of ending with an important game. It's got some importance to it, and it's been crazy. It's been fun. I've had to. It's been tough though. I've had to like play a little bit here. I came home on a split, played a bit. I've got up early to play a bit. I've stayed up late to play a bit just to try and get to this stage. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it. So let's begin. So let's begin with the Carabao Cup. Now, of course, we drew Manchester United, and he played a pretty strong team, so I decided to play a pretty strong team. I know I'd B-teamed it up until this point, but I thought, you know, you've always got a slight chance. I mean, we had beaten United, don't forget, 1-0 in the league. Didn't happen here. They absolutely annihilated us. Really could have been 10-0 to United. So yeah, we're out. But quarterfinals, that's pretty respectable. But there's always the FA Cup, and we started by playing Bradford City. I think I told you that in the last one. Pretty good game, to be fair. Nichols played well. Mason got himself an hat-trick. I B-teamed it, as you could see. And then we got to the fourth round, and we drew Man United, who we beat. This is what I mean. Now, this was awesome. This is what I can't explain about this game. How you can go from one to another when it comes to form. But we can beat big teams and good teams. This is a very good Manchester United team. It's not like real life. This is a very good team with a very good manager in Jurgen Klopp. But we just turned up, and it didn't beat him. I mean, that's pretty much his best team. And they still have over 30 chances like they did in the last game in the Carabao Cup. I kind of wish we'd beat them in the Carabao Cup though, because we were far into that. Might have had a chance of winning that, but we're still in the FA Cup. And in the fifth round, we drew Sunderland, beating them 2-1 at home. Goals from Stanek and Mason again. I B-teamed it again. I'm giving guys opportunities, and they played very, very well. Got us through to the next round. The quarters, where unfortunately we got knocked out. So in both domestic cups, we've got to quarterfinals. That's progression in my eyes, especially when I've not really gone for it. I mean, I played a pretty good team here, but I didn't go into the season with it in mind. I gave them minimum bonuses for it, and they've still done well in it. So I'm very proud of the boys and the squad for doing well in both competitions, really. Quick check in on the money, and we're doing pretty well here. 50 million in the bank. What was it, 18 million in the red when it came to this part of spending last episode. So it shows you how much you're making this league. We will have very good finances, very, very good finances by the end of the season. In January, I said I wasn't going to sign anyone. I nearly did as well. I found a winger to help out with the boys, but there was like 8 clubs trying to sign him, and he decided to go somewhere else. Technically he's a striker, but he could help out on the wings, and that was the whole point. I wanted him to help the whole front three, if you know what I mean. And he decided to go to Milan or Stockport. I'd be choosing Stockport, but you know what I mean, we can't all have class like me and you. So of course we play Edgeley Park, little old historic Edgeley Park, 20,000 capacity now. The upgrade was complete, and I was happy with that. Leave it, I've not asked for a thing. But the board have got all this money, they're sitting on mountains of money. They've decided that they are restricted by Edgeley Park. We can't upgrade it, it's too old fashioned. It's time for something new. So we are in the planning stage for planning permission for a 27,750 all-seater super stadium. I said I didn't want it, but it's happening. The computers decided to do it. The board have decided to do it, so it's happening. I can't change it. It is what it is. Poor old Edgeley. It's probably going to become a Tesco or a Lidl or an Aldi, maybe supermarket. But that now opens up new questions. Now, we've come to this page for a couple of reasons. One of them is... What? It's a bit weird being here. Don't know if I like being on this side. Is because look at the legend list. I'm on it. So that's 6 people there. That's the new stadium potentially going to get named after. They might be boring. The computer might decide to call it the Stockport County Stadium, which would be wank. So, you know, we'll wait and see who gets the stadium named after him. But have you seen this? Have you seen this? Mr. Stott has decided he wants to cash in. Now, just what I say, Mark Stott in real life is brilliant. He's bought loads of players, paying them full time, paying all his staff full time, upgrading the stadium. But on the game, he's not. We know that. He's been a bit of a stingy get. So just to get a new owner, it'll be great. And I won't spoil it. We'll see what happens if it goes through, because it could fall through. But it would just be nice to have a bit of a fresh vision, I reckon. Be interesting. Hopefully keep your job, because sometimes you can get sacked. It's only happened to me once. Has it ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever had a board takeover and been sacked? I know some of you have. You've talked to me about it before, but it very rarely happens, I think. Let's share some of our best games. We'll start with the second game against Leeds. Sorry, Leeds fans. Away. And we beat them 2-1. Mr. Roberto been a cracking little loan player. I'd have him again next year if Barcelona will let us. This isn't the biggest game, but Palace are in and around there with us, and they beat us early in the season. So I really was happy with this to go away and get. These are the kind of points you really need to get. This is your bread and butter, isn't it? That you can build upon. So yeah, this is a great victory. Again, another one. Fulham beat us early in the season. Fulham are a team that we need to be beating. So to beat them 4-1, I mean, in absolute style as well. Pretty perfect performance. Yeah, very proud. Nichols has really found his form at the end of the season. When he's been playing like really well. And then this is the last game we've played. Second to last game of the season. Again, pretty perfect performance. Nichols, 2 goals. He's been brilliant towards the end of the season. Real, like, is it revelation? Is that the word? I've just enjoyed seeing him, because I believe in him, and you know, it cost us next to nothing. We've developed him. He struggled at the start of the season from an injury, really. But he's really kicked on. Really kicked on. So great victory. It's been tough though. We've had some tough ones. So I've highlighted the Brighton game. That's the last game we watched together. The late comeback from Mr. Bangura, the ledge. So you can see it's not perfect, but we've done pretty well. You can see where we are in the league up there. I'll show you the league next. I mean, I had a few Chelsea, Everton. That's fine, but we've done really well. Getting beat up Brighton wasn't great. And then I had this run here, which I thought the wheels were going to fall off really, because City, Arsenal, drawing against them is respectable, man. Got beat off Liverpool and annihilated off Man United, fair enough. But luckily we won our last 2 games. Now we're playing Spurs at home in the last game of the season. But if you look over there, look where Spurs are. Now I think there's a chance we've actually qualified for Europe. It hasn't said yet, but it's a qualifying spot. It's the last bloody spot left. I want 6th, because 6th gets you in the group stage, whereas 7th is that Europa Conference League playoff. I want 6th. To get 6th, we've got to beat Spurs. We're level on points. They've got a better goal difference than us, but we're level on points. We both have 56 points. So it's kind of turned into a sort of important game at the end of the year. I think it is. I'd like to go straight to the group stage. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, but Spurs, man. Big team, big players. Liverpool have won the league. Took it off my beloved Man United. Look at that, City, Liverpool, United. I love it. That needs to happen in real life. We will win the league again. We will get 21. It will happen in real life. Quick check in on other things. Man City, the dirty blue nose bastards, beat Chelsea 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. So, I mean, I'd like to win some. I'm hoping we can pick up one of these. We need a good bit of luck, don't we, at some point? We also can make up for that, though, because they're in the FA Cup final against Everton. So that's pretty cool. Look at Fred Nichols there. Second best player in the cup. Honestly, he came out of nowhere in the second half of the season. Great player. I mean, this is what, his 4th season. He cost me 75 grand from Wickham. He's now worth 14 million. One of the best buys I've ever made. My dad's a pure profit, isn't it? 75 grand. I mean, that's his 3 weeks and that's his wages. So, you know, his potential ability, his current ability, look, tank. But he's a team player. He loves the club. He does a job, he knows a tactic. I can't complain. He's not going to be my starting left winger always, but to have a player like that in the squad is great. And you need players like this. You can't have a worldie in every role, 2 worldies in every position, because people get pissed off. You need a lot of Fred Nichols. So this is a squad going into this last game, and all round really. Arranged by average rating. Stanek has done so well. Stanek's the same. You need some Fred Nichols and some Staneks. You don't need any Clive Lloyds, because Clive Lloyd feels alienated and he's unhappy because he's not playing enough. It's not whinging, man. Play better, even though he's played pretty well, to be fair. A lot of them are like B team guys at the top there. They've not played a lot of games, but when they've been called upon, they've done the business. I like it. If we switch to goals, we'll see Roberto and Mason neck and neck. They both played the same amount of games pretty much. Both scoring the same amount of goals, both very good. Obviously, he's got a better average rating. Roberto, and he probably just edges it. But very happy to have 2 players like that. It's been great for us this year. Helps us get into 7th, potentially 6th. So very happy. I love this squad. It's going to change again. Obviously loans, I don't know who I can get back. Who do I want back? Who will become available? Who am I going to keep? Who am I going to sell? Can I find anyone else? How's my scouting been going? It's been going great. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a great summer. I'm filming on Saturday morning, so hopefully I can spend all Sunday playing Football Manager. That'd be great. That's the best way to spend a Sunday. Bit of American football as well. Don't get any better. Well, all eyes on the Premier League, sort of. Liverpool have already won it. The bottom 3 teams are already relegated. There's nothing exciting happening. I think the top 4 is pretty much sorted. So who cares? But guess what? They put Chelsea Villa on TV. And Leicester have already been relegated on TV against City. Surely it'd be Stockport versus Spurs. 2 of the biggest clubs in the country, if not the biggest in Stockport County, going head to head for a European spot of glory. No, not put us on TV. I know I'd be watching County versus Spurs. I know you would as well. Welcome to the newly upgraded Edgeley Park, soon to be demolished and turned into a Morrison's supermarket. So yeah, we're coming up against Spurs. We've got Maddison on the left. Fair enough. Some decent players. Obviously some regions. I have no idea what they're like. I've not paid any attention to them and I don't give a shit. So there we go. A few minutes in. I'm excited. Oh, highlight. 6 minutes in. I like it. Can we do anything in our lovely blue kit designed by FM Kit Design, the best kit designer in the world, and your boa. Great opportunity. I had a stuck it bottom right. So yeah, like I said, little baby is fine. He's perfectly healthy. He's had a growth spurt. That's basically what it is. So they're happy with him staying in there longer. I think you have a graph when you have a baby, and they try and measure him. And I think he was dipping, or he was dipping. So there was a chance that if he kept dipping, just get him out. It's safer. But he is a chunky monkey. I think the wife's had enough. But yeah, we're talking weeks, and I'll have my second son, 2 boys. Talking about my little boy, when I Fletcher going to soccer tots or footy tots or whatever you call it, he was brilliant. He absolutely loved it. Great little player, I reckon. I've always felt like he can kick a ball quite well. So it's going to be great, and it's starting early. He'll be in the Premier League. And he can buy me an house with a week's wages. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, here we go. Spurs on the attack. Lovely vision pass there. Lovely bit of control. Layoff. Lucky. Here we go. Dewhurst. Do you know what, right? Sometimes he annoys me. And that Oliveira has been brilliant when he's played. Oh, look at Martos here. A man on a mission. Somehow threaded it through. Oh my God. Your bow is dying for a goal, isn't he? Dewhurst has had some great games. But that Oliveira's got some mega promise. And I think I've kind of eased him in like a rookie quarterback, Oliveira. Giving him games here and there. Have a bit more of an experienced goalkeeper ahead of him. And then I think next year, I might switch to Oliveira, you know. Let's go for it, because he's a good regen keeper with some really good attributes, you know what I mean? Got some good players, man. Love this team. I love the unpredictability of us. Do you know what I mean? And I love the pitch. It looks beautiful. It's not raining. Nice summer day. Here's Roberto. And there you go. We've had more chances. They've had way more of the ball. But we've done more with it, I think. Just need to get in the back of that net. Second half's kicked off. Can we get that goal? I believe in the boys. I believe in it is Spurs playing it short. Trying to do a county, play out from the back. I'm not going to say anything because I did that with Brighton. And they went and scored. Which is never fun. Oh, come on. Don't be one of them. This game's pretty predictable, man, sometimes. You can just tell with a certain highlight. I don't know why. I think I've played too much, watched too much, that it's going to be either a goal or something very close. Or a booking. Or can I just walk through him for fun? Told you, didn't I? Come on, County. I've demanded more. I think I have. I'm sure I pressed it. Oh, come on, you Bo. You're better than this. What was that? Like he tripped up over his own feet. Seriously, man. This Spurs again. Well, good tackle, Coxie. Easily my best defender, my left back. Easily. I don't like that here. Whoever he is. Who's he? Can I get on him? Just walking. Walking, doing nothing. That was just, come on, inviting him onto us and I don't like it. Get on them, get on him, get on him. Well done, Dewhurst. So I was wondering, because you're a viewer of YouTube and Football Manager YouTube, when you see all these people on Twitter and stuff doing their save reveals, what do you think? Because I don't think it's a good thing to do and I don't do it. Because I think they're basically giving you months in advance to think, don't like that. Here's the team I'm doing, you'll be like, not fancying that. And you won't bother, will you? Months in advance. Whereas if you leave it till the last minute, leave a bit of mystery. Did you see him then diving for nothing? Leave a bit of mystery. I don't know why they do early save reveals. I don't know why they think that's going to be better for them. Keep quiet. And then boom, hit them with it. That's what I do. I think it's way more fun. Because I like my new idea for FM21. I'm doing a proper series at the start. But I'm not telling you about it. Right, so demanding more, and Mason and Nichols are coming on. People think, you know, Mason and Nichols? Really? For Bangora and Roberto? Yeah. Nichols plays with passion and pride. Hopefully he can take on a few players. Cross it in. Mason's head. Boom, 1-1. Unless Van der Beek just walks through my player and sticks in the bottom corner. Have we actually had any opportunities in the second half? I feel like it's just the Tottenham showing it. It's just like, shite. Come on, here's Marty. McFly. Vision pass. Finds your Bower. In the box. Can we get back into it? Here's Nichols. No, Nichols number 7. What you doing? Oh, well picked up by Righty. Finds your Bower. Back to Williams. Who's on a yellow. Come on. Let's get a bit of freaking creativity going on. Oh, your Bower on the right side. Can he cross it in? Can he get a bit of pride back for us? Well, there you go. We had plenty of chances to score. We're just going to get that ball in the net, especially in the first half. But Spurs took their chances in the second, and it's 2-0 to Spurs. They take 6th. We finish in 7th. And if you go off that way, not getting a Euro spot, and I haven't been told we've got one either, so I think, of Spurs? Does it all depend on what Everton do in the FA Cup? And then we find out. We'll have to freaking find out then, won't we? But let's have a look at the awards first. Roberto got Player of the Season. Emmanuel Yeboah, signing of the season, 8 million from Swansea. Young Player of the Season, Roberto, unfortunately is not ours. Jakey Wright with Goal of the Season. Should we have a look at it this year? Here we go, cocks it. Best left back in the world, away at Watford. Pings it across, edge of the box, right it, one touch. Decides to shoot it. Pick that out. I always feel like we're going big time when we finally go to the States on a training camp. We're a big time club now. I have 79 million to spend. It's super state-of-the-art training facilities again. They've just been finished being upgraded as well. And they're spending 6.5 million on them. I love this game. I told you, never count your chickens until they've hatched. Yep, no takeover. Stott is staying, but we're making money now, so he's actually doing stuff. So I'm not as bothered. Here's our commercial news. I do like this. Everything's pretty much on the up. Broadcast revenues went down by 9 million. I wonder why. No, we're not in Europe, and we did better in the cups. Is what it is. Maybe we just didn't make as many TV games, but Martos sold the most shirts. He's a good player, but I don't know why that surprises me. I don't know why. So the FA Cup took an age to play. Don't ask me why. On the 19th of June. It's so random, this game sometimes. And Chelsea won, which means the league looks like this. So Arsenal somehow scraped away into Europe. We'll have a look why, because they probably won something European. But why is this dark? Now, for some reason, on an update, I haven't seen that European conference. Is there a kind of glitch on this new? I am not sure, because I don't know if it still exists. Does it? So is it like we're in Europe but we're not? I have no idea. Let's try and freaking investigate. Well, yeah, Arsenal won the Europa League, so they've gained a nice little cheeky spot in the Champions League. Chelsea beat Liverpool in the Champions League final. Chelsea have been You know, they've not been winning Premier Leagues. Can't stop winning Champions Leagues. Look at that. They've won 3 out of the last 4. Insane. This is the history of the Europa League. So does the other conference still exist? Why is it not showing on the league? Because apparently it does exist still. So we're obviously in this, I'm guessing. But it did used to show in the league. It used to say something. I'm pretty sure it did. So, I don't know. Pretty much half the Premier League now in Europe in some way or another. As long as we're in it, I think hopefully we can have a bit of entertainment next year. Maybe just have European live comms. That'd be pretty cool. Eh? This is the kind of thing we could win. We could win this. I believe if Brighton can win it, holy shit. We can win it. Well, there you go. Thank you for joining me on this morning. Again, live com. Wasn't the result we wanted, but it is what it is. This is football. It's a funny old game. You never know what you're getting with the Mighty Hatters. But next year, you're going to be getting more Premier League football, a bit of European football, hopefully some new exciting players. I can't wait to get going. I can't wait to get playing and find out what I can do this summer. But honestly, thanks for sitting here with me. I hope you're going to have a great weekend. I hope you and your family are all safe with all the coronavirus shit that's going around again. Maybe you're in lockdown again like we are. We're all in lockdown, but we still go to work and school. But I can't go to my mum's house. It's very strange, but it is what it is. Just got to deal with it. So hopefully you're okay, and hopefully you're going to join me for another season in the Prem, episode 31. I love you long time. I know you love me. Go on, admit it. Go on. Don't be shy. I'll see you next time.